Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the handoff. Just trucks them in. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Looking for some space. It's Selden. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 34.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Harrison.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Good enough for first down yardage. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU,
the ball is loose. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Second down after the incompletion. And they'll use the ground game here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
He's swarmed by the defense.
When real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back on that right away. In the clear at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
And that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball the very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off here. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Staley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, great throw to first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well. And, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Getting set. Here's second down.
3:25.
It's a shotgun run call. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Selden. Throws a stiff arm, and he's in the clear.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Football comes out. Defense has got the football. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. A fumble return for 6. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
They're going to run it here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The balls come to the line in the hurry up.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Breaking tackles.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's caught. It's Staley. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense. Kicking team after the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Now here comes the flea flicker. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That game moves the ball out to the 25.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Off the play fade, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a big return, but the big ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the Volunteers are in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. Running with purpose. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Here's the point after attempt. Quarterback drop. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it to the right side. Finds room at the 30. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Throws a bullet to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. The offense will go for a 2-point conversion. To go with a direct snap. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. It's a straight kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the +35.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
LSU now operating in the red zone. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Tuna. Dino. To go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on down.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now.
325.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st down, it's play action. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down, and I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. And now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Clear.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give him just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here.
Get set.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the ground. It's Staley. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. I would just runs through a man. A mismatch. Stiff arms the man. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, looking to throw. Breaks free. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Powering through. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
First in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed